So it's going to be a very loose, very wet, fluid, quick, fun little painting. I'm sticking to 3 colours basically, a sort of a yellow. I'm going to use a Sennelier yellow, which is a bright dark yellow. I'm going to use a bit of Venetian red, excuse me, a bit of raw umber, and no doubt a bit of Payne's grey will creep it. So let's get started, and I'm going to start with a bit of this yellow. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the back of the chicken. There's the fluffy bit that comes down there, and then here's the head going, the neck going down to peck away at something. Okay, so that's basically a shape. Rinse the brush off, dab it off a bit drier, and then I'm going in with a bit of raw umber. Let all the colours run, because these are all the feathers which are all mingling together. Make that tail a bit stronger, and a bit of brown round there. Okay, I'm going to leave that for a minute. I'm going to do another little one. Let's put him up here a bit. Okay, these are very sort of just fun little paintings, and it's a good way for you to learn a bit more about how your paintings work. This one's going away from us. Here we are, fluffy around the tail. We'll sort the heads and necks out a bit more as we go. So very loose, keeping it very fluid. Okay, we'll have another bigger guy over here, I think. A bit of that yellow again. Start with his back. There's the fluffy bottom, tail end, neck coming up. This is probably going to be the cock-a-doodle-doo. And there, let's have a little bit of raw umber and start having his fluffy legs coming down to his feet. Another fluffy leg coming down to his feet there. Let's rinse off the brush a bit, and I'm going to go to a little bit of Payne's grey because I want that bluey feel, and I'm just going to pop a bit in there. See, we're making those feathers just with the marks of the brush, and I'm coming down with the hip, oops, a bit more paint, the hint of a leg, and the hint of another bit of leg. Okay, and again up here likewise, let's go a bit Payne's greyish, because it's a nice bluey Payne's grey. And some of these chaps, they have these lovely sort of blue flowers, not flowers, excuse me, feathers. Tell it's the end of the week, can't you? And we'll make a little bit of leg there. Okay, let's go with a bit of Payne's grey back to this chap. Use whatever colours you like. I'm just suggesting these, and there's something for you to have a little play with. Okay, now let's have a little bit of Venetian red. They're all going to look very much the same because I'm using all the same colours, but I just want to give you an idea. Now this is about not getting bogged down in the detail, as you can see. This is about getting a shape, making a form, and if you think some of them are getting too dark, there you go. And you can always go back in. Let's have a little bit of red. Let's just give that idea there. There we go. And the same here. And we'll do a, whoops, cockle-doodle-doo there as well. Don't like that spot there though. And let's have a few more over here in the background. So just sort of general shapes. A little pecking down there. A little tail. Legs coming down there. And let's have another one. Let's have he's looking up. Oh, and here's his fluffy tail there. Okay. Whoops. Give the idea of some legs. He's gone a bit wonky. his shape a bit better. Let's put a bit of other colour in. Love the way the colours just all merge. Great fun. Oh, a bit too heavy-handed there. And what we can do, we can put in some shadows. So there we go, some shadows in there. Mix a bit of colour there.